Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be her lover, not her butler. Well, I talk about this topic in my book, and I've actually got an email here from a guy who pretty much did just that. He started dating this woman, got all excited about how he was feeling about her, so he started doing everything for her, buying her gifts, paying her bills, just doing all kinds of things. And it wasn't shortly after that she ended up blowing him off. So I got a quote that I wrote in this topic, and then we're going to go through his email and analyze the error of his ways to obviously prevent, hopefully, you from making the same mistake. So the quote says, "A lot of good men make the mistake of trying to do too much for a woman they just met and started dating. They often will become her handyman, car repairman, sugar daddy, personal assistant, therapist, and butler instead of becoming her playful lover. They mistakenly think that by doing things for a woman, buying her things, paying her bills, and solving her problems like men do in movies and on TV will somehow translate into becoming her boyfriend. What actually ends up happening is they get taken advantage of, friend-zoned, while she ends up sleeping with and dating another guy." So let's go through his email. So he says, "Hey Corey, I've been watching your videos for about a month and a half, and I bought your book that I've only read once. I know what you're going to say 10 to 15 times. Yep, 10 to 15 fucking times. I've done countless emails over the years where guys don't do that. I got an email that I'm going to be shooting after this one, which is going to be, I mean, you'll be seeing it a few weeks from now, but this particular email, guy did just that. He started thinking, oh, I'll just watch some videos here and there and cherry pick some things when he started having some problems. And then it wasn't until things were almost completely over, he's like, you know what, maybe I should read that book. And once he read the book, he was like, oh, fuck. Now I see where I fucked up. Like, don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Learn the fundamentals. You'll save yourself a lot of grief and a lot of heartache, because when somebody you really care about dumps you and you have no choice in the matter, it's like, that's about as bad as it gets. That's like a death. I mean, it feels that bad, because that person, they're dead to you. Especially when they blow you off and go and date somebody else. It's not a pleasant experience, and it sucks ass. And I want to prevent that from happening to you. But again, you got to participate in your own rescue. If you're not willing to do the things I suggest, then, well, you know what? You fucking deserve what happens to you." So he says, "Anyway, I've been dating a really hot 25-year-old girl for 4 months now. She is absolutely beautiful and works out every day. I'm 46, and I consider myself pretty decent looking and alpha. I've been a police officer for 20 years and was Army artillery before that." Thanks for your service, by the way. "Well, it started out great. We spent lots of time together. Sex was fucking unbelievable, and she was very loving. At first, she was always doing the calling and texting, and we would talk for hours on the phone every day." So right there, he's becoming her therapist. Instead of making dates, you're chit-chatting on the phone because, hey, it's what she wants. And you're doing what she thinks she wants and she says she wants. And so think about it. You spend hours talking on the phone. What are you going to talk about when you actually get together in person? I mean, when you're first getting to know somebody, it's still kind of new. But when you've been together 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, and you do that, oh, I'm kind of busy. Oh, there's a birthday party. Oh, I got this going on. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see you this week. But we can talk on the phone. At the time, I thought that was healthy before I found out I was fucking up by talking too long. Yeah, the phone is for setting dates, period. Not being her fucking therapist or her emotional tampon, which is obviously what you became. Well, before I knew it, I was buying her shit left and right, tires for her cars, was buying her clothes, and even a naughty schoolgirl outfit. That sounds a little fun. Words can't describe how hot she looked in it. I bet. I was pleasing her and tending to her every need like a lame-ass bitch. I started to ask how she felt about us and always worried where I stood." Again, that's just another bullshit thing that you see in movies and TV all the time. So you can go look at older movies, especially movies like with Steve McQueen or Humphrey Bogart or the old school, old Hollywood. Men acted like fucking men. And women were all over them. If you notice, women were always trying to get the guy's attention. Always talking about their feelings. Always wondering when they were going to be in a relationship. Always wondering when they were going to get married. And you turn on a TV today or you go to a movie and that's all you see is the guys running around acting like women used to in the movies 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's just, it's a sad state of affairs. He says, I was falling hard for her. So as he's falling for this girl, he's basically starting to act totally dopey. You can just see it coming. It's like a train coming down the tracks. It's like, I got plenty of time to get off the tracks. And after he gets run over, he's like, holy shit, that fucking train ran me over. So he says, before I knew it, this hot little 25-year-old basically had me wearing a damn dress. I love his honesty, though, with himself. That's good, though. It's good you can laugh about it. She slowly started backing away. I could feel she was losing interest. I started chasing, of course, and finally found your videos. My mistake was watching a few videos. Oh, wait, this is the guy here. This guy, I was thinking it was the video I was going to shoot tomorrow, but this guy here is the one cherry-picking a few videos here and there. Didn't read the damn book. My mistake was watching a few videos, thinking that was the fix, and applying them, but I kept fucking up. She was slowly drifting away. Then I read your book and started watching the absolute hell out of your videos. It's like, I mean, I get so many. They come in. If I showed you my email inbox right now, there's dozens of emails I've gotten a day, and within the first 1 or 2 sentences, they all say the same fucking thing. Corey, I wish I'd have found your website years ago. Corey, I wish you'd have found your stuff sooner. This guy found it, but he was like, I got this. I'm the shit. I'm the man. And it wasn't until things got really bad he thought, you know what? My approach is not working. Let me really get into this. We were both seeing other people, but I stopped once I was wearing the dress. She continued seeing other people because of my fuck-ups and found someone she likes because I saw her post on Facebook. Oh, that fucking stings. I know what that's like, dude. That happened to me so many times in my 20s. It's like, it's just like constantly getting kicked in the nuts all the time. And then literally weeks and months later, I'm right back out there doing it again. Bending over. Hey, here's a broomstick. Why don't you hit me in the nuts with that a few times too while you're at it? I like pain. I, of course, texted her and demanded to know what was up and for her to call. Sounds really manly. Can you imagine James Bond doing this? She called and acted weird, saying she was just going out with a guy. I knew it was over by the way she talked. Hey, thanks for the car tires. Those come in handy in the winter. I even asked her what I should do, walk away or stick around. So now you're saying, tell me how to be a man. That's masculine. Women love it when a guy does that. I was trying to display strength during the conversation, but it was nothing but pure weakness trying to deceive her. After we got off the phone, I was devastated because she was all but gone. It's like, I know what that feels like, dude. I've fucking been there. It sucks. It's the worst. And it's not something that it goes away. It just stays with you day after day, week after week. It only starts to go away in time, or like when you turn around, whoa, who is that? As soon as you meet another girl, it just fucking knocks your socks off. It's like you forget all about the previous one who you're still stinging over. That's why it's the best medicine. Women know this instinctively. That's why most women have lots of guys, lots of options around. I thought about it for a couple of very painful days and decided to do the walkaway. I texted her, I want you to explore your options because I truly want you to be happy, but I will never play second fiddle to any man or be a backup plan. If you change your mind and if I'm available, call me, but I don't think we should have any further contact. I never expected to hear from her, but I had this overwhelming feeling of strength and started to not give a fuck if she called or not. Well, it's good. You're starting to take your power back and get back into your natural masculine center. That's good. Well, 2 days later, she texted me and was mad because I canceled some health and fitness crap she is selling that I ordered while I was wearing the dress. So it's not that she really missed you. She missed the income stream that she's no longer going to get from you. I told her she should be thanking me for all the shit I've bought her. She said she wasn't complaining. Yes, she was. And just wanted to be mature about it. She really just wanted she wanted the income stream. That's what she really wanted. I have no idea what she meant by that other than an excuse to contact me. I think at that point she just wanted the money, because you had proven to her on so many occasions that you would be happy to be the doormat. She probably just figured she'd call you up and you go, okay, I'll reestablish that. She's like, good, okay, great. Maybe I'll send you a Christmas card with me and my new boyfriend in it. I told her she should get over here and fix me some chicken and dumplings and we'll call it even. I like that. After that, I told her I wasn't going to continue to text and argue with her and to call if she wanted. She said she was at the gym and I told her I was going to bed and to call me when she wanted to see me. She responded, yup. This is where I'm at now. I'm not going to call her and you definitely should not. And I'm picking up the book again tonight. Any advice? Keep doing that. Keep reading the book. If I were you, I would assume that it's over and you're probably never going to hear from her again. You probably should review the article that I did, 7 Principles to Get an Ex Back. You can Google Corey Wayne, 7 Principles to Get an Ex Back, and follow that. But if she does reach out, she needs to come to you. She needs to come over and make dinner with you at your place, and you hang out and have fun and hook up like I talk about in the book. And the only time you buy gifts for a woman is like maybe for her birthday or Christmas, when she's your girlfriend or your wife. Maybe you send her flowers on Valentine's Day. That's it. I mean, just fucking, oh, let me put those tires in your car. Oh, you have trouble coming up with the rent money? Here's a couple $100. Here's $1,000 or $2,000. Talked to a guy the other day, gave this girl fucking $20,000 to pay off her credit card. So it's like, he's like, but I really cared about her. I was like, I'm sure she appreciated you paying off all her debt, because he figured if I pay off her debt, then she won't be stressed about it, and that'll be better for our relationship. What actually ended up happening to him was she took the money, paid off her debt, and to repay his generosity, she dumped him, friend-zoned him, and started fucking someone else. I mean, you could have bought a lot of prostitutes with that fucking 20 G's, bro. I hear stories like that all the time. The guy's like, I don't understand what happened. He says, also, thank you for your work. It has possibly saved my relationship. Nah, I wouldn't count on that. I wouldn't count on that at all, dude. He says, I just need to get all the fundamentals down instead of cherry-picking them when situations arise. Amen. Case in point, read the damn fucking book. There's no substitutes. You can't shortcut that shit. I mean, here's a prime example. There's a guy who's like, oh, I'll just watch a few videos here and there and it'll be fine. So it's not until he's out of the picture completely, he's like, you know, maybe I should take the time to read that book. Maybe there is something to the fact that Corey says pretty much in every video, read the fucking book 10 to 15 times. And also in the beginning of the book, it says read it 10 to 15 times. Case in point. Here's a perfect example of why. This guy had access to my knowledge and my information, but he didn't participate in his own rescue. He was all in his ego, thought he didn't need it. And it wasn't until he wasn't getting the punani anymore that he was like, something's really fucked here. And then he actually started reading the book. So if you do hear from her again in the future, like I said, for at least the first 3 dates, she needs to come to you in your bedroom and come to your house, obviously, as well. But hang out, have fun, and hook up, like I talk about in the book. And if she's willing to do that, then after those 3 dates where she comes over and you hang out, have fun, and hook up, then you can start going to her. So if you'd like to get my help personally, the quickest way is to book a paid phone, Skype, or email coaching. You can choose any of those options by going to my website, clicking the products tab at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions for booking whichever option works best for you. And I will talk to you soon.